Now for 1.5 minutes, Mr. Murphy.
Thank you, President. Shakespeare wrote a play at the end of 1598 entitled Much Ado About Nothing. He obviously wasn't writing about CSR, which hadn't been invented in his day, but he could have been, because when you look at the actual actions of big business, as opposed to their lofty corporate social responsibility declarations, the gap is very, very large. Let me give two illustrations, examples to prove the point. The Spanish clothing giant Inditex, for instance, states in its CSR code of conduct that manufacturers and suppliers shall provide a safe and healthy workplace to their employees, including fire prevention. Inditex used the Bangladesh factory as a supplier, the factory where 7 workers were burnt to death because they were locked in and unable to escape. Unfortunately, it's not alone. In a similar way, Shell produces sustainability statements every year. It doesn't stop them trying to process and drive raw, untreated gas close to people's homes in the west of Ireland. It didn't stop them engaging in extremely dirty activities in Nigeria, polluting water for thousands, being implicated in the killing of the Ogoni Nine, including Ken Saro-Wiwa. For companies like Shell, CSR is a greenwashing tactic while they continue to rake in the profits at a staggering rate of €2.5 million an hour in 2011. These multinationals will always put the pursuit of profit ahead of any voluntary CSR commitments. Therefore, as a minimum, they should be mandatory, legally binding and enforceable, but really we need democratic public ownership to ensure major corporations act in a socially responsible way. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And just now for 1 minute, Mr. Stoyanov.
Thank you, Mr. President. I shall agree to a great extent with speakers before me from the northern countries that the corporate responsibility, the social responsibility is a voluntary act. Please